some of the some of the teams out there are
really
good. So you know that's pretty good for those guys. So you know we can definitely compete regardless. Either of these teams would definitely represent well, I believe. Which one exactly we will figure out right after this map here. We are now on Mexico. And, we've got
so these players from the United States are playing on Mexico to decide who goes to China.
Yeah. Imagine that.
Isn't it just great how it works out?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay, here we go. So Ralph able to kick things off, taking out one player that was going to be Demon right away. Now we're going to have 1 minute and 40 seconds left on the clock here. Phantom does not take a bit of that grenade there as Ralph drawing that first blood, able to take out the first player. That was going to be Demon, like I said before. 15 throwing down some shots right through the mid there, trying to see if he can connect with anything. But nothing really just yet, as no player has really walked into his bullets. Pablo, C4 in hand, of course. And 15's going to take a couple shots there, but he's able to take out Brando, making it into a 3v5.
Another player that is behind in spawn right now. That's Bird. He's actually sitting back there, and he could get the flank on some of these guys. We'll see exactly where he's at. He is back in their spawn, right? If Ralph isn't paying attention, he could take him out, but Bert's not going to test his luck there. And wow, they're actually moving their way right into the A site right here. One sitting back there. That's Phantom. He's going to take him down, but Mav will get the better of him. So right now it's a 3-on-2. The bomb is going down in the hands of Mav. And that's going to start taking away at the A site there. Smoking up the double doors there. Famous and Bert are trying to go off against Jaime, Mav, and Ralph here.
He's waiting to see if he's going to push right through the doorway. Yeah. And that was going to be Bert there. Mav trying to go in for the challenge. Once can't connect with it. Famous able to get that double kill. Ralph moving in from behind, able to find one. Can he go for the second? As Famous might try and go for the defuse, but no, he's actually going to see if he can get the vantage point. He's flanking around here, though. And he actually is going to get it.
Man.
They're going to get it, though. They're going to get it.
It's going to be close. It's going to be real close. Let's see if he can get it. I think he got it. There it is. Wow, that was a close one there. I was like,
and that timer starts to tick down.
Oh, that was crazy.
All right, so first stuff here. First, you know, I guess you could say round in this best of 3 reset, and it's Carbon who manages to put the first points on the board. So good looks by them. Now Pablo on screen here as shots are being exchanged. No connections just yet. Ralph also playing really coy, just trying to hang out, not get super aggressive, which I like. And you could just see here that the pressure. I'm enjoying the pressure from Sox because you know they usually just attack from different angles, right? They'll take you out at the mid, they'll move down to the sewer. Like it's just those little things that Sox does that I really appreciate. Carbon, it seems like they're a little bit more by the books. They kind of stick to a strategy, you know, like their flanking strategy that they did a lot on Ankara.
Definitely.
You know, they kind of just play a little bit more. You know, like they want to control the pace of the game, yet it's like 2 differing styles from what I can tell. And again, I have very limited experience with these 2 teams, but this is what I'm telling off of my first encounter with them.
Yeah, and you know, that's I would say that, you know, it's Sox tends to be a team that, and you know, Mav has even told me this himself. He says a lot of times they don't even strat. You know, they just kind of go by and do whatever. They just and you know it still works for them. But is whereas Carbon does seem to be a little more stratted out by the books. You know, and you know Sox tends to be a little unorthodox, but it does work for them. So you know. To each their own, and to both these guys it works. Wow, Birdman coming across outside of sewers there, popping a bullet right into Ralph's skull there. So 5-on-4 right now. As Pablo's trying to work his way into sight here. He's going to get taken out by Phantom, but Mav will clean up and take out Phantom. So a 3-on-2 actually. Wow, a lot of kills going out there. Jaime picks up 2. So it's going to be all on Famous right now. Who he's going to have to go ahead and try to pick up 3 kills and the defuse right here, working his way in from mid. The bomb is down at A, and all of them are waiting there for him. Jaime will take him down.
Not much there.
No, not too much at all. So that will be 1-1 right now on this first half of Mexico.
Yeah, I mean honestly, there wasn't all that. You know, he was kind of limited in his choices.
Yeah,
you could see that there clearly. As Ralph's going to be the one on your screen right now. Let's see what he's going to do inside of the sewer, of course. Playing this one slow with Jaime, seeing if they could pick anyone off in the early part of this game. That would be huge for them to get that first pick. as 15 and Demon for both teams did manage to lose a little bit of health there. Jumping on board with Mav, not finding anyone there.
Yeah, he's hanging out.
He's playing the waiting game.
Yeah.
You know, no point getting aggressive when you have the bomb. You don't want to give that one up. And all right, so it seems like we're kind of at this stalemate point again.
Yeah, taking their good old time here. Nobody's actually one is playing into the shadow there for Carbon right now. So we'll see if that comes into use here. I actually think another one, yes. Surprisingly, they have two guys in mid. Phantom playing over on the quad box. Famous playing up close on the shadow. We got some guys here moving down the alley, looking towards that A site. Jaime's going to pop one into Phantom right there on top of the bridge. A very nice headshot there. And Famous still sitting in mid. Jaime maybe trying to search him out. Taking his time, though. As 15's going to work his way in there. Flash is going out. Famous still sitting back there. And another one has moved their way into quad box. Famous is going to land a headshot into Jaime, but 15 will clean up on him. So a 4-on-3 right now. As someone is still back there on quad box. I believe Demon's going to take down Pablo. And now that's Bert that's over there by the arch in quad box. And they're about to meet up with him. He's actually going into B site right now. So it's going to be a 3-on-3 as they continue to move in here. And Bert's going to be sitting inside there. Can they take him down, or can he get any frags here? Route will finish him off. So 3-on-2 right now. The bombing is going down. Mav is putting it on the ground there. Brando and Demon are going to have to work this one. We'll hop on here with Demon as he tries to work his way, and Brando picks up a frag there, and it's going to be a 2-on-2 as they continue to push into the site. Demon still trying to pick up a frag here. Ralph's going to take him down all on Brando, and Ralph landing another nice AK shot right there. And that'll be another round over to Sox right there, 2-1.
At this point, guys, this is it. I mean, this is for all the marbles. So you know that. I mean, this is such a great game. It's so hard to put into words. But
oh yeah.
All right. So let's see what we have here.
Got not too much since these guys are. Taking their time here. Oh my goodness, Jaime getting a 3K right there in the sewers. That was big. He does get taken out by Phantom. Unfortunately, did not get to see that one happen, but that was pretty nuts right there. And Pablo is going to come over and try to help out Ralph right now, who is hanging outside of the sewers right now. Pablo's going to meet up with him. As right now, it is a 4-on-2 right now. Pablo getting a little scared there. Can't be too careful.
Yeah.
Good thing there's no friendly fire.
Of course, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, really, the pressure's on all these players. And look at this here,
man.
jumping around the side there.
Getting aggressive there. Not sure if that was
I don't know why
a necessary play right there. That was he might want to take that one back if he could. But right now it's all Phantom. Who's chilling here. He sees them coming across. He just gave his position away. They know where he's at. If they can get the bomb across over to B, they could be in good position here. There's one waiting right outside of the doors. 15's going to try to contest him. Mav waiting outside the doors. Phantom landing a nice shot onto him there, but Ralph will clean up. And that will be 3-1 now. Sox still in the lead here.
Yeah, I mean, Sox, they're showing here that what they lack in strategy, they pretty much just have in just like pure aggression against the other team, and it's certainly working for them on the offense. It's something that has bit them in the butt a couple of times on defense, but I will tell you this much, though. I am pretty weirded out by the fact that Demon went for that challenge, in that last round. That was really questionable.
I don't think that was a necessary play by him. He just basically gave them a free kill. I mean, there was like 3 of them waiting there. Not that he knew that there was 3 people waiting there for him, but I mean, that's their side of mid. And, I think he could have stayed back, helped his teammate on that round, and could have potentially been a different story. But right now, just Sox playing very passive, hanging out here right outside of mid. 4 of them, 1 over in sewers again this round. So as he starts to work his way up.
All right, and it seems like Pablo here is going to be working alongside Mav as they continue to advance on forward, seeing if they can get a good angle. And nades flying out, of course. A is going to be open, I think. A is going to be open for them to be able to make moves on. But They just need to see if they can, clear it out. But you can see there as actually some blue dots making their way over to A. So there are some rotations, obviously.
Yeah.
Neither player really giving up anything at this point in time. And Ralph on his screen, Phantom's going to be directly ahead of him there. But Sox need to make a move right here, right now, or else they could be in a bad spot and end up losing this round because of inactivity. Let's see if that's going to be the case.
So right now they only have about 35 seconds, though, so they do need to get rolling here as Phantom will take down Jaime. He's hanging out in the B-bomb site. More shots going across. They don't have too much time here. They need to make a move on a site. I think it's going to be A as Mav takes down Demon right there. A lot of guys hanging out right outside of the doors there. Brando, Phantom, Bertman all getting frags right there.
Wow.
Brando getting a second one with the M4, and that's going to be another one over to Carbon right there. So 3-2. You've got Sox still in the lead right now. This is the first half of Mexico, which is our third and final map of this championship match. And it has been a roller coaster here. And it's all come down to this. So we'll see how this one progresses here. Still 3-2.
It has went the distance, man. And you cannot argue with that. This is some great Crossfire being played here at the Escapist Expo in North Carolina. America. And all right, so Ralph running that same strategy that has worked for him before, just running through the sewers there and getting some spam. Trying to spam through the box. I mean, I guess he was trying to see if he could hit anyone there with an angle, but that was not really coming through. 15 on your screen now. Phantom's going to be directly ahead of him. And at this point, what I'm seeing again is just, it's just this team, Sox, dictating the pace of this game, and Phantom playing on their heels here because, again, they're on defense, but beyond that, they've kind of just been slowed down a lot in this matchup, going into this match, especially this particular game here on Mexico.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely, and even. Carbon has backed off. Wow, whoa. 15 just turning around and getting a shot through the smoke. That was pretty wicked right there. Phantom's going to take him down. Burt getting 2 frags as well. So a 2-on-3. Andre or Demon's going to get 1. And Burtman's going to be sitting right up top there. Can Mav get him? No, he can't. Burt will take him down, and that's another round right back over there, too. Carbon 3-3.
It's just so back and forth, man.
I know. It's unbelievable. I mean, for anybody that has been in the community for a long time, I would definitely say this is probably the best match of all time. I'm going to go bold and make that statement. So, somebody, yeah, I'm some of the old school players, real old back in the day on like Area 51 might contest me on that, but
well, this is the best match of Crossfire I've ever cast.
Yeah,
That's my stipulation that I can bring to the table.
Yeah, you're not going to find too much better than this one. So.
This is a good one, though. This is a good one. All right, so Jaime on your screen working with Ralph down over in the sewer. And they want to get a little aggressive here and push up on B, perhaps, maybe. Or there is going to be one player at the right side, so they're aware of this one. Or it seems like they're running really cautious. They should be aware, at least. And there you can actually see that I believe that was Birdman who's going to be there.
Waiting to see Jaime and Ralph here work out of these sewers. I know they're going to be able to pick up some frags, but they decide not to go, and the people in mid probably just heard them run back through sewers. So now, right now it's a 5-on-3. Now 15's all by himself. That's probably why they had to come back around right now, as 15 is just all by his lonesome in mid. And he's just going to hang out here for a second. Oh. Wow, Andre, or Demon coming out there.
Great pick by him.
Nice shot. It's going to be a 2-on-5. Phantom coming around on quad box. Now it's going to be all left up on Ralph. To come up and out here. Wow, Brando. Whew. Excellent shots there, just peeking through the crack of the double doors there, and that'll be another round over to Carbon. So now they take the lead 4-3 here on this first half.
All right, well, Ralph, same strategy as always. Let's go ahead and hop on board with 15. I want to see what's going on with 15. He's trying to send over some nades there. Shots are going to be exchanged. I was going to be over by the mid. 15 and company trying to get, or actually 15 by himself. His teammates are going to be more rotated on the B side here. So let's see if 15 is going to get pushed. There are going to be 2 players there that 15's not aware of. Bear that in mind. And if he does decide to go aggressive here and push around the side, he he's going to be met with 2 players that will pepper him with bullets right away. There's also going to be another guy getting a great angle there right by that alley. Then here goes 15 right around the corner. And he's going to find one. He gets taken out. That was going to be a crack shot there by Phantom, able to close that one out. 15, not enough. But Jaime able to find one player. That was going to be a big pickup for him. Bertman, though, it was able to take out 2 there. Jaime also with 2. Phantom with a stop as Phantom takes out Mav. And now pressure is going to be applied here, and that's going to be the end of that round. And that will do it with 5-3. Now, one more round here of play. Going into this 6-3, Carbon will be feeling really good. I have to wonder if the gas has ran out of the tank for Sox.
You know what? I as much as I don't want to say that you know, that might be the case right now, but the thing is, these guys I know are not going to, you know, give up.
Well, here's the other thing I think is pretty funny. I think I've said that like 3 times now. And, you know, like, is the gas out of the tank for this team? And they kind of proved me wrong constantly, at least going into the second half there. By the way, Bertman picking up 2. Great stop by Bert. And he's able to take out Jaime as well as Ralph. That's going to be 2 big losses for them. Pablo, Mav, and 15 going up against Demon, Phantom, Bert, and Brando. Shots exchanged, 15, not connecting with anyone. No one's going to be behind that wall. One player is going to be hanging out by the A bomb site, so he needs to be cautious about this one in case anyone's going to decide to push in for a flank.
So throwing the smokes out here is 15.
Get cover.
So a lot of spamming going through these smokes. No real damage happening, though. Pretty much everybody for Carbon right now just either hanging out in A or outside of sewers. So 15's going to work his way around that quad box right now. He's got Mav and Pablo left on the team right now. So, wow, 15's going to get a little 2-click there right into the head of Phantom. So that'll even the playing field here at a 3-on-3. As Mav is sitting in the alleyway, has the bomb. Now Flash is coming across, though, from over in A, I believe. As they're still just going to wait it out right here. They got only about 35 seconds left, though, so they're going to have to make a move here at some point. Not sure exactly where they're trying to go to, and I think it might possibly be A here. Smoking it out, flashes, but one's going to split around, no, coming back, and they are just going to go straight into A here. About 20 seconds left to work with. Oh, Brando and Andre Demon both getting frags there. Pablo picks up one, but Bertman is going to get one of his own there. So that'll be a 6-3 half for Carbon. A pretty commanding look there for them on that first half. And
this is it, man.
Yeah, it all comes down to one half right here. A whole
or it could go all the way to Golden Rule, but you know,
wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, wouldn't be surprised, you know. But yeah, this has been a great matchup here, and we're gonna go ahead and get the second second half started in just a second. So no breaks. Just gonna jump right into this.
Powering through
it.
Yeah, I don't even know how long we've been on the stream today. It's
quite a bit. It's 7:30 right now. We went live at 12. So we've been live for about 7 hours and some change. Whew, quite a bit for a 4-team tournament.
Yeah.
Good job. You've been casting. I took one break. You've been casting everything, man. So you're a trooper.
I'm trying. My voice is gonna be about shot here soon. I'm glad it's the last half of this map, because I don't think the vocal cords can handle much more.
Oh yeah. But, my vocal cords hate me.
Yeah. It's not even water makes them like me again. So,
all right. So here we go. So we have second half starting here, as Carbon's going to be the one on the attack. Defense will be for Sox, and Sox, they're just going to play the game of defense. Let Carbon get aggressive and push in on them, but their shots are not on as on point as they were before.
Yeah,
I kind of feel like Carbon. Again, Sox, they're just maybe just running out of gas. Like I said before, I'm just a little cautious about this. A little concerned. We're going to see the first 2 rounds play out, because if I believe Carbon goes up 2-0 off the break, I think that could be it.
Yeah, I would definitely say so, especially knowing some of the players you know, on that you know, on Sox, sometimes they can get, demoralized pretty easy, and but right now it looks like they're not backing down yet. Mav and Ralph here. Mav getting 2 actually, as Famous picks up 1 as well, so it's going to be a 2-on-3. They do have the advantage right now. Sox does, as Famous is hanging out right here, right behind this box where the sewers are, and he's going to go ahead and just work his way back. Phantom sitting here right now on top of the bridge. And he's going to work his way across. Gets shots at from 15 and an excellent reaction onto him. So it's going to be a 2-on-2 right now. And so one is sitting, that's maveloff. I actually think both of them are sitting in the back of the A bomb site right now. The bomb is down as well, right by the double doors. He sees him out there. They saw Phantom. And a nade's going to come across. That's a flash. Dodging that. He sees him. Can't land the shot into him. He's still going to try to move in here. He needs to get this bomb. He only has about 15 seconds left. It's, wow, he's, Phantom's going to get taken down all on Famous right here. A one-on-one. As he's going to move forward. Mav sitting right behind that box, and oh my goodness, he took the damage from underneath the box, I think. It did damage to him of some sort. That was pretty bizarre, and that's got to be a
Wait, what?
Yeah, random glitches like that happen sometimes in the game, and I think just that spot underneath the box may do small amounts of damage per second. And since he was so low, I think it just
well, don't go behind the box. Don't go into the box.
I guess not. That's the moral of the story here. Right into this one. That's got to be disappointing there for Famous and some pea in the cornflakes. But
what?
That was a saying my mom.
I know. It's a great saying. Oh man,
that was it in his cornflakes right there. So 5-on-3 right now it is.
Wow. Okay. Well, in any case, let's go ahead and get back into the action here.
Yeah, 5-on-3. Brando working with the bomb, chilling out here.
Has no health left.
Yeah, he's 6 HP.
One shot will clean him out easily.
So, and once again, the throwing of the bullet.
Yeah, you could just lob it at him.
Lob it at it.
Just put your finger and just like point it. You could show Phantom your knife and he will die. Like that's where it's at right now. He busts out the knife. He's like, "Oh, I'm dead." Like that's it. It's over. Oh man.
To keep myself entertained, to stay awake.
Walk by him and he dies. Like that's all it is. All right, and Ralph is actually going to move in here. He's able to pick up 2. That was good. Actually, Pablo and Ralph. Ralph with a headshot there on Famous, and now Brando is going to be the last person left alive here in this 1v5. This is not where Brando wants to be for sure. Might just go out in the middle of the field and shoot in the air because I don't know if he's going to be able to make this one happen. He is able to take out one player, though, and Jaime's going to be right across there. But, of course, he has no idea that's going to be the case. We do because we have the power of the spectator. And Brando pushing forward, taking the staircase route. He might find Jaime here. And shots are going to go down here. Heard the bullets. There's going to be a couple players there around the side. Jaime able to be there for the pickup, and he takes him out. That's pretty much going to do it here. And now we have round number 3 of play. It's currently going to be 5-6. And, I said, I was like, this flashback. I'm like, I think Sox might be out of gas here. And then you were like, oh, well, I think that could be the case. And then they go and win 2 rounds in a row.
I know, right? Yeah, it's.
Oh man.
I don't think anything we say is ever right, probably.
Yeah, I've learned to just kind of accept it at this point, where it's like, well, you know what? Let's just call it as we see it.
Yeah, really. I'm done predicting anything.
Yeah. This is it.
It's not going to work. Obviously,
it's at this point now where we're throwing darts in the dark here, and we're not having any luck.
No, not at all.
Let's see if Brando's going to be able to hit this nade, but knowing us, it's not going to be the case.
Yeah, probably
exactly.
Not,
So, 1 minute 37 seconds left on the clock here in round number 3 of play here, as the boys of Sox are currently going to be leading this one in the second half, but they're down by 1. So it is going to be 6-5 here, with Carbon leading the overall match score. If they're able to win this one, they will tie it up 6-6. And let's see if Brando and friends can prevent that from happening. But definitely the pressure has been put on Carbon, because this is it. This is for all the marbles right here.
Yeah, definitely. And right now we see them working across in mid right now, trying to work their way towards quad box. Nades are coming through right now. About 55 seconds left.
So that people want me to say who's going to win because I've been wrong, like, constantly. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do it.
No.
And then another person I like this said, just give him the golden round. Let's see. Let's do it. Let's
really,
just give him the golden round.
Well. Might as well at this point. I mean, wow. That was a
very quick round.
devastating round from Sox.
What is going on with Carbon?
What's up?
What's going on with Carbon here?
Oh,
man?
yeah, I know, right? Yeah, they completely like died off. They looked real good there on that first half. I'm not sure what's going on, and I think we're about to see the old 5-man alley push, which does not happen too much anymore. But they're gonna try it out right now, and it seems to be working. So right now, coming in, they got him, and they got it right down just to Mav left. Nice. And he's going to be hanging out in mid, so the 5-man alley did work. Might as well get bold when you lose 3 rounds in a row. Go for it. And,
it's called YOLO. And literally in this game, you do, in fact, only live once. So
yeah.
per round at least.
Yeah, per round.
So you might as well just go for it. Of course, I hate to use the term YOLO in a cast.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just got to say it, you know?
Yeah, exactly. It's necessary sometimes at certain
YOLO's
points,
necessary. All right, well, we have a 1v3. Mav not able to do it, as finally Carbon able to put one on the board here and make something happen. And someone said yellow swag push. I want to know where YOLO swag came from. Like, like, throwing those two words together just make me laugh every time.
I know.
And now people say swag instead of swag. It just cracks me up, man. The internet.
Swag.
The internet.
The internet. So if you're not entertained by the internet, something's wrong with you.
It's a very aggravating thing, and it's a very awesome thing at the same time.
Yeah, it's probably one of the most awesome things out there. But
but it also aggravates me quite a
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite a bit actually.
Oh, man.
You know. Anyway,
I'm going to start incorporating hashtags in my cast. If something happens, I'm just going to do it. It'll be like, hashtag amazing, hashtag what was that, hashtag Carbon, hashtag socks. Like,
you'd be like the
hashtag beyond the game.
That we were beyond the game.
Man, okay, here we go.
Into this one here. 15's going to start off this round by taking down Bert, so that's going to be a lot of action in mid right now. All I hear is gunfire all over the place. Is anybody even shooting anything?
I don't even know.
Jaime's going to take down Famous. I'll just hear straight M4s spraying everywhere.
Yeah, they're I mean, it's got to the point where, because in the last round, you know, Carbon was just like, all right, everyone go forward, push. And then everyone pushing that route, and then it was just like gunfire everywhere. And I guess they thought, like, maybe if they throw down gunfire, it'll kind of throw off the other team. Like, whoa, what's going on? Maybe, I don't know. But Phantom here actually going to be looping around the side. There's going to be a couple of seconds remaining here as Jaime's actually going to be behind the bomb site, and Phantom's going to move in here. Shots exchange, and Phantom actually is going to be able to work with Demon there to be able to take out one, and now it's going to be left up to Phantom 1v2 going up against 15 and Pablo. Yeah, he can do it. I mean, regarded as one of the best players in Crossfire. Let's see if he's able to make something happen. Bomb will be in his hands too, so you have to wonder if he's going to be able to make his way all the way to B and get that plant. I don't know. I don't think he's going to have enough time.
He's got one right above him. That's Pablo. Oh, he's just going to stay patient. Excellent play. Excellent play there from Phantom. So that leaves it up to a one-on-one, and that's what separates good players from the average ones right there.
But look here, look at 15. He rotates full cross over to B.
Oh,
they're gonna
man.
run into each other any second now. Shots exchange.
Oh,
man, there's a big with the clutch.
Woo. Man, that is another round over there. So what? 7-7 right now. It's right. Yeah, 7-7. Overall score right now. This is once again, you know, got to stay close.
Yeah, I mean there's just no way. So all right, well, what are we looking at here points wise? So currently we're sitting at 7-7.
Yeah,
between these two teams.
Yes.
3 rounds, and that's gonna do it. Or we go into overtime, and then we get the glorious golden round.
You know, that would just cap the day off perfectly. To have one round to decide the millions
So
of
let me
maps
tell you a story. I was commentating the Halo 4 Global Championships, and it was probably one of the greatest 1v1s ever. Ended up going to a 6-6 overtime.
Really?
Last kill won.
Wow.
And like it's just
That
like for $200,000. I mean, that's like that shows you how amazing competitive gaming is. It comes down to those moments there, and Phantom showing what he's made of, as he's going to be at 13 HP remaining, going up against Mav in a 1v1. And I think that was a 3-kill there. I think that was
he did. He got the 3K with that M4 there, and Mav popping him right in the head there. And what a round from him! Phantom almost had a beast of a round, but Mav is going to shut him down with a headshot right there.
8-7.
Man, this is coming right down to the wire, folks. As right now, 15's already taken a little bit of damage. I'm assuming in crossing there from Phantom's nade, but we got.
So I have to ask you, if Sox moves on to go to WCG Global Finals and represent the United States, can they compete with other countries?
Yeah, I think they can compete. You know, a lot of people like to say that the Asian countries are the best, which they are. China is probably hands down.
Okay.
You know, the best at this game, and it's a lot bigger over there. They have a huge fan base, player base, everything. So, you know, but I still think we can. You know, the Americans can definitely contend with the rest of the world. And, you know, as I said 2 years ago, it came in second and lost to the Chinese, I believe. So, you know, it was definitely contenders on an international stage. So, right here, we have Brando, 15, trying to get a peek out there. Had the opportunity, had a good shot here. Famous taking a lot of damage. Pablo's going to take him down here. 5v4, Brando with the bomb, working his way into mid. Birdman's going to take down 15, though, and Pablo's going to try to get some more over there. Sitting at quad box, Brando and Bird are both going to get one there, and it's going to be Jaime and Ralph. And wow, Ralph landing one through the smoke there, I believe. This is going to be Jaime a 1-on-3 here. This is going to be a big round. Gave his position away there and couldn't get the frag either. So, and Phantom's going to take him out. And we're going to sit at 8-8 right now.
Oh, man.
And next round, whoever wins this round right here will have championship points to win the whole thing. Either team can go and have championship point right now. Sitting in the third map of this best of 3, where we've had to play 2 best of 3s because the lower bracket came back and won the first one, and now we're sitting about as close as you can possibly get in a game of Crossfire. This is a treat to watch here, and right now we've got 2 guys sitting in the alley for Carbon right now, and 3 of them sitting up top mid, and we're going to see some pretty slow rounds here, I would assume, into the last few rounds of this match right here, because nobody wants to make the mistakes
of pushing up and getting a you know, and causing that. I mean, really, at this point, you know, around like you said, it's almost going to be point game for either team. And Sox, they are on the defense. They have that little bit of an advantage there where they know where they have to push. It's just a question of how Carbon is going to play this. That's always, you know, Carbon, they've been mixing up their strategy almost every single round here, trying to go for something different, misdirection, redirection, bunch of different strategies. And now shots are going to be exchanged here. You can see Mav actually creep around the side. Be careful for Mav, as 15 is going to get taken out, though. Brando's going to lose a little bit of health with that grenade. Bert also is going to lose some health, too. And now they're going to be going all the way around for a full flank on the left side here, left staircase. Let's see if they're going to move in for this one. As it's going to be Jaime in that common position, left in the back. He's able to pick up 1, 2. Ralph is actually going to be the one picking up the second.
Oh,
Ralph with a stop there. Ralph with a kill, and Jaime with the stop.
Woo!
Wow.
Wow. That is going to be a championship point right now for Sox. Now, if they win this round, they will represent the United States in China. If Carbon can win this round, once again, we will see some overtime. That's if they can win this round. This all comes down to this round right here. Well, most of it, pretty much. So, you know, it's a pretty big round, regardless. And right now, these teams playing extremely passively, as Phantom here working with the bomb, sitting in the alley with a teammate currently. We got Birdman working his way over towards mid. Demon sitting out here as well. continuous peeking. There's a big peek advantage in this game. Now, peeking first is always the better option than waiting for somebody to peek you. 9 times out of 10, at least, that is going to be
peek versus peek.
Yeah.
Look at Mav there. He's been doing a common strategy of just moving on the flank and putting that pressure. This is the thing that Demon and these guys need to be worried about. But first blood is going to be drawn, and that's going to be Demon as actually Mav was able to get that first strike there. And Jaime's going to be below half health. And you can see there the health for the rest of the guys in Carbon as only one player has 100%. That's going to be Famous. And Famous, you know, this is not the position that these guys want to be in here with that man down. As time's going to be winding down. 1 minute, the 1 minute timer about to hit here. Let's see what's going to happen. A great showing by both of these teams. I mean, you know, also to Welfare as well. Just, you know, got to thank these guys for coming out here and putting on a show for all of us. And, I mean, this is an excellent show right here. And here we go. This is all going to come down to this push right here. They're pushing into the site. Mav is going to have to try to hold them off. Bertman will take him down. It's a 4-on-4 right now. Bertman has the bomb. Pablo sitting back there in the alley. Famous will take him out, so it'll be a 4-on-3. They're going for the plan here on the B site. Phantom taking down Ralph. Can you believe it? They have the advantage right now. 15 coming in, getting 2 frags right there. And that's going to be a 2-on-2 right now. 15 still coming in. Jaime's going to take him down. All on Phantom right now. Can he do it? All up to Jaime. He's still trying to take him down. It's all on Jaime, and Phantom takes him down. Can you believe it? That is unbelievable. We're going to overtime.
Wow.
Part 2.
Look at my face. Can you see it? Like wow.
15 ran in there, had the position, was able to make something happen. I can't believe Jaime couldn't get that shot. Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Sox gave that one up. Then again, though, honestly, hold on. Let me backtrack there. Sox didn't. It was, when you really think about it, you know, Carbon shouldn't have let it get to that to that moment, but they went for that all push in there. They won the bomb site clearly. 15 came around the side, picked up a 2 kill. It was just absolute pandemonium. We're going to overtime, folks.
Again, I think that's the 3rd overtime of the day, something like that.
Yeah, maybe. This is insane.
In the membrane, man, I'll tell you what, this is some crazy, crazy stuff. And now, since this last one's going into overtime, I think we can all definitively say that this is the best Crossfire match of all time. I've never seen anything like this. I mean, crazy on such a stage like this too. You know, going to represent your country, it means the world to all these guys right now.
I would love this opportunity. Honestly, that's it would be that amazing. So. All right, we're going in. Mexico overtime.
Yes.
Are you guys ready in the chat? Are your bodies ready? That's what's important.
Yeah, that is the most important part of this one. They're ready. I heard them.
Yeah, everyone's ready. Let's do this. All right, off the break. We're already seeing that it seems like Brando and company, they're going to be hanging out. I don't think I have any sound on my end.
Yeah, I'm just kind of hanging out right now, but we've got Brando with the bomb right here. He's going to drop that one down. They're hanging out right now. We do have Carbon, who is playing on Blacklist first. And Sox, of course, over there on Global Risk. This is overtime. 3-round halves, 1st to 4. So this is going to be 15 is going to start this one off by taking down Phantom. And that'll immediately make it a 5-on-4 here. Bert's going to drop the bomb, leaving it off.
And just so you guys know, it seems like we have no sound in the broadcast. People are telling us in the chat that there's no sound. So we'll see if we can get that one addressed. There we go. Sound, the glorious sound of Crossfire.
Yes, there's nice M4 bullets raining across the skies. Anyway, Famous picking up a frag there on the map right now. So that's going to be a 4-on-4 as action still unfolding right here, waiting. Bert and Demon here sitting over towards quad box. Still a 4-on-4 Brando.
This is insane.
And oh my goodness, Brando and
Jaime
here they go.
Spot there.
Inch on A site right here. They're working their way, and Jaime's gonna get one there as he as they start to come in there. Brando will exchange with him though, so a 3-on-2 right now. As right now Carbon has the advantage, but Bertman and Brando both low on health. 15 landing a headshot through the doors.
Let's go to Pablo.
Yeah. Oh, yep, there he is. And he's got 100 HP, working in a sight here, trying to work in with 15.
And 15 trying to get the shots there. Brando actually is going to be
come in there. Brando's going to take him down. Oh, and he takes him out. Brando coming up big right there, and that will be the first round of overtime, heading over to Carbon right there, 1-0.
Wow. Oh, man. Insane. All right, 1-0 here in favor of Carbon. They are currently 3 rounds away from making their way to represent the United States in China for the World Cyber Games Global Finals here. This is a big deal, folks. We are going to have plenty more games going on this weekend as well. This is just the beginning, and what a way to kick off the Escapist Expo for WCG USA here. I mean, with this Crossfire matchup, so awesome.
It does not get too much better than this, folks.
Truly doesn't.
Across any game.
Yeah, I mean
it's hard to get more exciting than this.
This is just great competition. I think that's what's most important here.
Yeah.
Without Brando trying to get that crack shot there.
Getting naded hard, though. Only has 3 HP left. Oh, he does. Burt gets a little nade there onto 15, so that'll make it a 5-on-4 right now. Brando hanging on just barely. So is Mav, though. Both sitting at 3 HP. So right now, Burt has the bomb. Going to work his way into mid. 3 people sitting in the alleyway right now for Carbon. Some are going to hop up on the bridge here. Looks like might be seeing the push through to mid or over into A. And I think they're going to come across. Might be seeing a B push right now. Flash is coming over. Burtman is blind.
Yeah, this isn't good here. Burtman having to drop back, of course, in that flash situation. Finally, it wears off here. Still 5v4 with Brando only having a couple HP remaining. Burtman trying to see if he can take anyone out there. Going for the wall bang, but there was a challenge here from Mav. Mav able to take him out, but, you know, getting 2, and he only had like a couple HP there.
Yeah.
Jaime is going to get dropped there, and Famous and Phantom, last 2 left alive here for Carbon, going up against Ralph and Pablo. Ralph's going to be directly across here from Famous. Let's see what Famous is going to do, as he's going to peek around the corner, continuing to try and see if he can get a crack shot there on Ralph. On the other side, though, you have Phantom, arguably one of the best players in Crossfire, creeping around the other side. And if he finds Ralph here around the corner, it seems like he is going to go in for the challenge. Able to find one. That's going to be a solid shot. A headshot there for him. Can he follow it up with another one? As he's going to have his teammate dropping down the bomb. Phantom is going to take out one. That was going to be... Oh, I'm sorry, I read that one wrong. But Pablo moving in aggressively as he's trying to see if he can make some shots happen here. Not quite yet. He's going to have 42 health.
Oh,
he's going to get dropped.
Phantom. There he is again. That is 2 rounds for Carbon right now on Blacklist, and this is a pretty global risk-sided map. Right now, Sox has definitely dug themselves into a bit of a hole. This is the last round of this first half of overtime here. We'll see if Sox can give themselves one more round here to try to make it a little bit easier on themselves going into the second half of overtime. But
yeah, and for those of you guys who don't know how the overtime works, basically we just played a game where it was first to 10, ended up in a draw. We only played 18 rounds, so ended up in a draw, and now we're in this position where it is going to be first to 4, and in this round here it's going to be first to 3. So it's very, I know it could be a little, there's a lot of first ofs and best ofs and this and that. But just know that right now, Carbon, they take 1 round, then we switch sides. They're going to go on defense here, and then Sox is going to get their opportunity to attack. Winner of this will decide who goes on to represent the United States at the World Cyber Games Global Finals. Phantom on your screen. He's 3-1 in the count right now. Score 2-0 in favor of Carbon. Intensity abound here as Phantom is going to just play this one slow. No one really getting aggressive. Look for Mav on that right side. That's been kind of customary of him in this matchup. And players just kind of taking their time here, not trying to get too crazy. Because if they're able to take this round and make it 3-0, Gex, that will be great for them going into the defensive side. They could just play it slow, not get aggressive, and then they can end up securing a W here. Shots are going to go down, though. Burtman's going to be at low health, as well as Demon. And 15 and Jaime are going to lose health on the other side there for their for Sox. Now we're going to have about 46 seconds left, and we're going to see a very similar strategy here as what we saw before, as they're going to get super aggressive pushing up on B. Brando is going to get taken out. Famous is going to get dropped as well. Phantom's going to be the last one left alive here in a 1v5 situation. Ralph with that 2-kill. That was going to be a big win there for him. And Jaime is going to be there for the connection to make this one 3-1. And there you have it on the first side of play here going into the half.
It's going to be, yeah, 2-1 there for Carbon.
Now we flip sides.
Yeah, flipping sides once again.
Flip the sides.
Yeah, so, wow. 2-1. Sox did dig themselves a little bit of a hole, losing the 2 rounds there while they were on the defensive side, but no worries. I mean, if Carbon can do it, they
and
definitely
just so you
can
know,
too.
Again, as we should reiterate once more.
Yeah, might as well.
If we get another tie on this side, then we're going to go to the golden round. 1 round left. 1 round, and that would be the deciding factor. I would actually like to see that happen.
I would too. I don't know if the players want that, but I mean, I would totally be down to see a golden round. That golden round will decide who goes to China.
That's right.
And who sits at home and watches on the stream. So it's going to be a very big second half of overtime coming up here in just a moment. We got everybody ready, probably just making some last-minute preparations and whatnot, but getting ready to go here. Yeah, this is go time right here. 3 rounds to
we said it before at the start of the game. We're like, this is it. This is for everything. We go to OT. This is it. This is for everything.
This one really is.
It's insane. All right, here we go. So let's go ahead and jump into the action now, as we are going to have Ralph on screen for the Sox team, Team Sox. Let's see what they're going to do here.
So right now, I think we saw some quick plays into mid right now, possibly. Can't tell by the dots on the screen exactly though. Mav's gonna hang out here. They have their basic default setup that they run here on Mexico during this. That they were on offense, just kind of hanging out. At the same time, though, they have to know that Carbon really is not going to be making a push at this point in the game. They're just not. They're not going to push. There's way too much on the line.
And no point for them to get aggressive. No point for them to push. Just play back, play slow. Let the other guys make the mistake. That's the game plan of Carbon right now. As 15 actually is going to lose a couple of HP there. He's going to be down to, I believe that would be 68, maybe 70.
Nate's going across here towards A site right now. And I think they're trying to work. One has made their way across mid right now, working over towards quad box. He's going to see somebody here. I'm going to try to find him because he's about to meet up with somebody in just a second here. Can't find him regardless. So some people have worked up into the alley right now.
And, man, I mean, just Sox. They're playing with such caution here. You can certainly see that.
A lot of caution here.
Phantom's waiting for that opportunity to strike.
Oh, he is. He's been waiting for this moment. Right now, it's still a 5-on-5. About 45 seconds left in this round here, though. So Sox is going to have to make a move on one of these bomb sites and get something going here. Not one frag has gone down yet. Phantom is literally waiting right on the other side of this wall here, and 15 will take him out. And that's a big first kill to have for Sox moving forward in this one here. So right now, 25 seconds left. They need to make a move onto a bomb site. Burt is sitting right inside of the B bomb site. Mav's going to pick up a frag there. So they're continuing to move in here. Pablo's working it into the B site. They still have, actually, somebody died over at A.
Yep.
Now 15's going to take down Brando, but Demon taking out 15. It's going to be Pablo and Mav versus Burt and Demon right here. The bomb is going to go down. They're both in the back alley. If they just turn around right here, they're both literally staying right together right here. As
plays this one.
Take a look at Mav right here. Mav's going to get one, and Pablo gets the other one. And there you have it. As Sox is going to go ahead and pick up that first round of the second half of overtime. It is 2-2 right now. First team to get 4 is the main goal here.
And it has been customary in this matchup. There's been a tie constantly between these two teams. So evenly matched. So evenly matched.
They're going to take the time once again to 15 literally probably taking the exact same amount of damage as he did. Maybe a little bit more, but nonetheless, he's almost at half health right now. Sitting here trying to get some name tags through the smoke.
And nothing just yet. I mean, obviously, again, this is going to be very slow here for Sox. If they're able to take this one and make it 3-2, that will put them one step closer to making something happen. Trying to go for that nade there and actually got some hits. Yeah, I believe he got
there's 2 people sitting over there in Shadow right now.
It's a great nade right by Shadow. Yeah, that was a fantastic nade. You're going to see here as, oh man, 15's going to have to drop back. There's going to be a player right behind Shadow. That will be Phantom.
Still two of them, Famous and Phantom, both sitting there. Not trying. Oh, he's going to get flashed again, taking heavy damage. He only has about 4 HP left, but he gets out of dodge just in time. And there's still 5 players left in the field for both teams right now, having a standoff in mid. That's Mav. Pablo's going to take down Phantom, though. Demon will exchange with Pablo. It is a 4-on-4 here. Famous still sitting back there. In the shadow side of mid. And I'm not sure if anybody knows that he's there as of yet. Mav throws a smoke over, smokes up quad box. And it's still going to be 4-on-4 here. 40 seconds left. 15 will take down Famous there. Brando's going to exchange there and take down 15. So it's going to be a 3-on-3. Ralph with very low HP, and he will get taken out by Bert. So Jaime and Mav right now are going to have to work the magic.
Figure something out.
Try to take down these 3 guys here. They only have 20 seconds, though. They need to work here and get this round. Mav is going to take down Demon, though. 2-on-2. Jaime with low HP, trying to work their way into sight. Jaime's going to continue in by himself, I believe, and get taken down by Brando. So about 10 seconds left. Mav needs to make a move right this second. He's going to take down Bert. Can he take down Brando as well? He's got 4 seconds left. He's just going to go for the plant, and he gets the plant down with 2 seconds left.
Smart
Brando
play.
Literally
look at that.
Right to go for through the arches right there. That crack shot is one of the hardest ones you can do, at least from Brando's perspective right there. It is very difficult for both players. He's going to start coming around. And Mav takes him down. Can you believe it? There it is. And right now,
hashtag insane.
Yes.
That's ridiculous.
Oh,
I can't believe he was able to, like,
just
he played that one wonderfully. He kind of just
just
sailed around that box. He was not trying to. He was waiting for him to make that mistake. The pop drop with that Deagle was able to catch him.
Unbelievable.
This is it, guys. Match point here for Sox. If they win this round, they will go to China.
Keep in
Big
mind,
win.
they already did have a match point in regulation.
That's right.
And lost. If Carbon wins this round, we will see a golden round, as we've already said, to decide this whole tournament. One round. So, I really kind of want to see it happen right now.
Yeah, actually, we got this far.
Yeah,
let's
we
just
might
do
as
it.
well go
let's
the
just
whole
do it.
way. I mean, but right now we're gonna.
I don't know, man, but with the way these guys are playing, I'm just not that confident in Carbon, just because they've been.
Yeah,
they seem to just be so like knocked out of it. I don't get what's going on here. We saw just such I guess intensity out of them earlier, and that's not the case right now.
Both teams kind of seem to be blowing it here on the defensive side.
Yeah,
well, which is odd, but right here we have 15 who's pushing into mid, trying to see if he can get anything towards Shadow. The mid is all smoked up, as well as quad box right now, and I actually think somebody might be on the other. Might be actually working in on the other side of quad box, and they are, to be exact. So we're gonna see what's going on here. That's 15's actually gonna start off this round by taking down Brando with a box shot, I believe.
This is all gonna unfold in a matter of 10 seconds, guys.
And this whole thing will almost be decided by that amount of time. 40 seconds left here on this round. Flash is coming into mid.
This is it.
Everybody's completely blind right now. Still 5-on-4, 30 seconds. Sox needs to start making a move here shortly. As Ralph taking some damage here. Demon will take down 15. Phantom getting one as well. Oh my goodness, the tables are turning here very quickly. 4-on-3.
Jaime's going to be stuck in a bad predicament here. Moving in, he's going to get taken out. Ralph and Mav, last 2 left alive. Mav's going to get dropped. Ralph moving up. He's going to have that AK in hand. Can he manage to make something happen as he's going to be by himself? Are we going to go to a golden round?
Oh my goodness! There we are. Golden round. This is incredible.
We're going to a golden round.
Insane. A 1 round will decide who goes to China to represent the United States on the international stage.
I don't know what it is about me. I seem to just always be casting these crazy matches. You know,
oh my goodness.
Can a brother just get a good easy pass?
I know.
Just get done with it. No, man, I gotta.
It's always difficult.
Oh,
right?
Wow. Anyway, well, guys, if you're just joining, I gotta tweet this out there. This is it right now. One round.
Yeah.
The golden round.
This is
golden round to decide who goes to China.
This is
insane.
Wow. I just all right now since we've you know gone through all that, like I have no words to express this match right now. I mean, this is absolutely incredible. There is going to be one very devastated team and one very very jubilant team.
Abound.
Yeah. Doing a coin toss.
Can they do rock, paper, scissors? Can we get a confirmation? No, it's coin toss. Okay,
right.
so you have denied me that pleasure. All right.
No rock, paper, scissors.
No rock, paper, scissors.
Gonna go for the coin toss.
That's offensive.
Coin toss to pick sides here. And
so what side would you go for? What side would you go for?
At this point, everybody has been doing well on the attacking side, which is normally not the norm on this map.
Okay, but here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Your Sox, you just went up 2 on the attack, and then you lost that last round on the attack.
That is true. That is true.
I mean, that's the other thing, right?
That is tough.
I don't know.
Oh, man. They're going crazy over the coin toss right now. I feel like somebody's. I don't know.
I would cast a coin toss. That'd
yeah,
be
I know.
insane.
Why don't we have why don't we have
Frank over there with the camera just casting the coin toss? That'd be amazing. Guys in the chat, let us know what side you would go for. Would you go for offense if you, depending on the side, or would you go for defense? Let us know. We can go ahead and continue to talk about this one here. But who wants it more?
Who wants it more at this point?
I think both teams want it equally as much. Yeah.
Equally. At this point, you'd be stupid to back down. I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, it's
so let's see here. So we got a couple things here. First person said offense. 5 Hype says defense. He would go defense. Okay, Sox won the toss, and they are going to start at the
in the global risk side.
Global risk,
the defensive side, which is the more the favored side, I would say. But in these 2 halves of overtime, we've seen both teams doing better on blacklist, which makes no sense at all. This whole tournament really hasn't made sense at all. So you know what? It just kind of goes with the theme here, but.
Beyond the game. Here we go.
Perfect time for that one.
This is sick. Okay, so here we go. And by the way, I think it's funny that this is called the golden round, and people are kind of like laughing about it because, you know, I tweeted out, I'm like, the golden round to decide who goes to China, tweeted by Golden Boy, and people are like kind of laughing about it.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. I mean, we're going to start in just a little bit here.
Well, we have Sox, global risk, carbon blacklist, everything, ladies and gentlemen, coming down to this one
moment,
single round, a max of like 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Probably not going to go that long, but probably pretty close. So we're going right into the game here, guys.
All right, here we go.
It all.
I hope you guys are excited because I'm
like,
glad that this happened.
Yeah, I know, me too. I'm I'm thrilled that this happened, to be honest.
Cheese and nerd smile, you know. Just
I can't stay still in my seat either. I'm like,
here we go. All right, I think they should do a 5-alley push. Oh,
yeah,
Carbon,
dude, just go for it.
Go for it. Sometimes you just gotta go for it. Okay. Yeah. So we have Birdman on the screen. That would be legendary because if they won,
that would be
like,
so
go back to the annals of history.
That would be like the Carbon Alley push from now on.
It all came down to one push in the alley, and it all laid down in the hands of Phantom. You know, like just some craziness, man. All right, here we go. 2 minutes left here.
So right now we've got Phantom hanging down here in the alley with a few of his teammates, and. Of course, I was not expecting many pushes to be happening.
Not in the first, not in the first 45 seconds. Not at all.
No, and I'd be surprised if we
And
saw
look here,
one.
by the way, something to point out too. I believe Mav is usually the player that goes to quad boxes. Not the case this time around.
Yeah, we've got Ralph over there.
On A. They are stacked.
And this. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be
because they know that they're gonna go that way. Like there's just nothing else about it that's gonna happen. So, oh man, all right, here we go.
We've got Birdman right now working his way across, checking that shadow. Nobody got ballsy enough to
look at this here.
Actually hop in there. Nades going through. No, not really much damage to be had yet so far.
They have to make a move. Time is winding down.
Yeah.
53 seconds left on the clock here. As Birdman still on your screen, he's going to decide to potentially just chill it out here. They're trying to toss out some smoke to give him some coverage. Where are they going to be moving? This is all boiling down to these last couple of seconds, folks. Winner will go to China, represent the United States in the Crossfire World Cyber Games Global Finals. Flash is going to go down. Birdman's going to be in a spot there. Oh, my God, right away! This is going to be the last believe it! He managed to take one player out.
Got one and then done it! Oh, my goodness! Sox does it! Legendary play right there, 15. What? Coming up with a huge 3K as they come into sight. Can you believe it?
Wow.
Oh, that is unbelievable. I won the best Crossfire match in history.
I said it was going to happen in a matter of 10 seconds.
Yes,
it's just
like
right there, and that's exactly what happened.
Oh,
and you know, that's going to do it here.